Hello Twitch and YouTube. We are starting a new series here, a fairly casual one though. We're going to play some Xenonauts, and I'm playing with a bunch of mods, so here is your chance to see the version numbers and everything you could possibly want to know, so you don't have to ask me about it a million times. Done. The main thing here, bunch of map packs. Probably before that we're playing the community edition of Xenonauts. And we're also playing with, what's special here? Oh, there's one I was going to turn off. I was just testing it. We're going to actually turn this off. As much as the Soviets are fun, I want to use the normal weapons. Creating value kind of makes it like the original XCOM UFO defense, so that if you produce certain goods, you can actually sell them for a slight profit. Xenonauts, you actually lose money producing laser rifles and selling them to the market. It's kind of dumb. I think this is better. Other than that, you know, names, an extra flight ship, better tanks, difficult end game, bunch of maps, pictures, maps, information, terror mission stuff, and then all of these. You pause and read if you want. Anyway, we're gonna play the game. We will accept naming of soldiers. Let me just set. Don't want that on top of it. There we go. Should look a little bit better. So, what I'm saying is, I will be accepting recruits. Although, keep in mind, because this is a streamed edition, it may not be, like, if you leave your comments, if people watch this on YouTube and leave comments to get their name in the fight, it may take, like, you know, a week or two, unlike where I'm just recording one episode at a time. Oh, and this chat is already spamming me names. I haven't even started. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Alright, we're going to play on Veteran, because easy is for wussies, and normal is for casuals, and Veteran is for real men. Insane is for better men than I, but we'll go with Veteran at least. The main difference will be, well, you'll get, your soldiers will die a lot more, and your campaign map, you'll make no money. It's hard enough even on Veteran, so we don't need explanatory. We're not playing on Iron Man, forget it. I am not BlueAnkylo, I am BlueAnkylo. So we're doing that. I don't think I need to change anything here. You guys can tell me if it's too loud or whatever, but I think I edited this to be a reasonable volume. If you can hear a little bit of map and a little bit of clicking, then it's working. Alright. Let's go! So, kind of like old school XCOM, you have to choose your bases, and you can put them wherever you want. If you can see the rings, the blue ring is your current, if you immediately build a base, that's your detection range. The bigger circles require more radar dishes. So you should focus your bases so that the very outer ring covers the most land possible, so that you can help keep money. Like if you see the top right, each one of these sort of nation/continent bonuses, different amount of relations and money. So yeah, if I put the base right here, for instance, to defend my if I wanted to put the base in Vancouver, for instance, it actually is kind of a waste of a base, because I'm only going to protect not even all of North America. At least Central would cover most of North America. But really, if you want to cover here, you want to put it around here, somewhere in here. And this way you can cover most of South America and most of North America, for instance. I think the third spot is somewhere around Indonesia, around here, and you can cover most of the Australia, Asia-ish place. But I'm going to start in North Africa. We're going to put our base in the desert so that no one can find it. And I think, really, there's more countries around here, between the Middle East, South, North Africa, Europe, Russia, and a bit of Indochina. We can make more money, basically. Although we will build a second base before too long. So, what are we going to call our base? This is our North African desert base. We should call it something clever. It's not quite the right location on the geopolitical front, but we're going to say... ISIS. God, that's what happens when chat names stuff. I was going to say no WMDs here. Our ISIS is pretty good, actually. I'm going to get flagged. No! The FBI is going to shut my channel down. We're going to call it no weapons of mass destruction here. It's close enough, right? Please, America, don't invade. There's no biological weapons or anything in the middle of the desert. Trust me. All right, so let's do a quick overview for people who are new to this game, at least. We've got sort of your main objectives. The game will kind of tell you what to do, you know, if you want to win. Winners. We've got time. We've got kind of the speed on the campaign map. We can build a new base for $500,000. But we're going to hold off that for a little bit. You can also send your interceptors sort of wherever you want to send them anytime you want to go scout and also perhaps find an alien vessel if you're lucky. You usually find them inside your radar, but I could send one of my ships to, you know, the middle of Russia and maybe we'd find some aliens. Let's see here. So this is our base. These are hangars with, you know, planes in them. This is our drop ship. We've got a research lab, a workshop, and a living quarters. You need space to move in researchers, engineers, and soldiers. So you got to build lots of living quarters. You also need storage space for guns and weapons and stuff. And then radar dishes to find aliens. So, and also missile batteries to shoot down. If the aliens come for your base, a missile battery might shoot them down instead of having to do a base defense mission. It's cool. So, usually, my first start is to build 2 radar arrays right off the bat, so we'll get maximum detection. I think I'll start another hangar, because hangars are actually quite cheap. I might even start both of them. Yeah, they're very cheap, and this way I can have more airplanes. We definitely want another living quarters. So let's put that down there. And I'm going to need... It won't be very long before we need more storage. So let's put that there. And maybe I want to try out tanks. So I'm going to try a garage and try to throw in some tanks. No adjacency bonuses, I don't believe. Maybe, but I don't think so. It's like in real life, just because you built 2 labs beside each other doesn't mean you research faster. It's not realistic. It's silly. I like base design with that kind of in mind, but you know, keep in mind normally that wouldn't work. I will probably put a second lab and workshop in the first base, but we'll see. It's also more likely that I'll make a second base that focuses on research and another base that focuses on workshops. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, oh yeah, the medical center. I'll put a medical center in the corner, but you can't build until something is adjacent to it, basically. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, we are not in the future anymore. We are in, where's the... This is the little novella, if you want to hear the backstory. So in 1958, there was an incident in Iceland, yada yada yada. That's where we first learned about aliens. And you can read a free novella if you want to hear all about it. It's actually an okay read. I kind of recommend it. The current date, did it say? Yeah, 79. We're only in the late 70s, so don't be expecting the internet or anything other than in teenagers back in college kids' homes. Basements, that's what I was looking for. So, you could learn all about the various things that I was telling you about. You know, there's all kinds of information there. Right now, we have basic armor that does nothing. Eventually, we'll upgrade to some rollerblade pads, some knee pads and elbow pads, but for now, we don't get anything. We start with just plain old ballistic weapons that aren't very good. And we don't really know anything about the alien invasion. Also, our aircraft will have stats, more stats, and lots of stats. Essentially, as we research better explosives, the missiles and the torpedoes will upgrade. Torpedoes will always do more damage than missiles, although they tend to be a bit slower and bulkier. Only certain aircraft will carry torpedoes, whereas missiles are a bit more common. And then autocannons are better for shooting down, like, escort ships and stuff. We currently have a Condor, and you can see all kinds of stats for it. I'm not going to get into them right now. Once we've got something to compare these to, then we'll work on it. We've also got the Charlie. This is our drop helicopter. Looks like it's straight out of Vietnam, and that's all right with me. So, this is our lab. We've already got 10 scientists assigned to alien invasion, which is fine. This is just learn about why we're being invaded. And there isn't any other research yet, so that's fine. We also need to hire our own scientists. The current one lab gives you 15 slots, so we might as well hire 5 more. Although it will take some time for them to get here. And then you can actually research multiple things at once, which is fun. Similarly, the workshop works very, very much the same. Oh, I'm out of living space. Right. Once the living space is built up, we'll recruit some more engineers and hire some more soldiers. Right. But we don't have anything to build anyway. This is our list of soldiers. We've got stats. Time units are mostly how far they can move, because most of your shooting stuff is a percentage of your total time units. But for equipping, unequipping, dropping, picking up, inventory management, it all takes time units. Hit points is your life. Strength is how much you can carry. Accuracy is your chance to hit. Reflexes are your chances to get an overwatch shot if you're used to the other XCOM. And then bravery affects your morale for psionic and panicky stuff, basically. And let's finish working through all of these pages. This is your storeroom, no big deal. This is where we equip all of our amazing weapons, and we'll do this as soon as we have a UFO to attack. But what's cool is you can save equipment rolls, basically, and switch out. Like, you can make quite a few of these rolls, and then you've got automatic... well, you can change equipment really quickly, is what I'm trying to say. No tanks. We've got just 2 Condors at the moment. So we got Sidewinder missiles, as you saw before. Can't change them with anything right now, and a autocannon. Some different airplanes will have different types of weapons. Is there anything else I want to do? Oh, when you're recruiting soldiers, not that we actually have room right now, you actually recruit from a pool. This will reset every month or so. So you can pick out the ones you really like and recruit. I generally go for the ones with lots of time units and accuracy and bravery. Well, lots of stats, essentially. These ones at the top tend to be the best. The guys down at the bottom, if their little boxes aren't grayed in a little bit, pretty low stats. Anything else to show off on the beginning of the game? How much money do we have left is the question. Should I build a second base? Oh man, Schminchkin. Seriously. I was thinking about whether or not I want to build a second base right off the bat. We got 750k, but I need to buy some soldiers. I'm not sure if you need to build a second base right away or not. I think it's probably for the best, honestly. So let's start another base. It's going to take a while to be able to afford the radar dishes and stuff, but let's throw this in over here. Try to cover most of... We'll put it maybe right on the Panama Canal. No, I've got to make sure that it covers Vancouver and the very tip. So this will cover most of the Americas. And that'll be fine. What we call our expansion. This is totally our fast expand. Wow, that's a lot of backstory. I hope you post a comment on this video so that everyone else can read that. And I can read it as well there. Let's call it fast expand. I'm pretty sure you can rename these later. Okay, so the thing is, with bases, they do take time to build. So in 10 days, then we can start adding hangars and satellites and stuff like that. Alright, now, as far as soldiers are concerned, just because they are currently called a sniper does not mean I am going to leave them a sniper, or as that class. So, this guy does have good accuracy and low strength, so he makes an okay sniper. We'll talk about squad equipment once we actually have a mission to go on, basically. Oh, and I forgot to show. You can manually position where you want your squad to start with, basically, which is pretty cool. There you go. So you can put the rookies up front, or you can rearrange them however you like, basically. Okay. Let's just see the first UFO, basically. It only took a day. So small, no escort. Shows you how high it is, 16 kilometers. There it is. Let's intercept. I'm pretty sure a single Condor can take it. Actually, that reminds me. I should maybe buy a third Condor. There you go. 100k. We're not going to have a lot of money for our second base, but having 3 Condors will be good. Alright, let's do this. So, alright, we got 2 UFOs. We're off to a good start. Alright, so I could auto-resolve for 100% victory. If it's over water, you can try to follow it. But for now, let's just engage. We should be fine. You guys can see how air-to-air combat works. This is our speed. This is like how fast you're going to go. You can turn off your weapons, which is kind of important for some things. This is a afterburner. This is a dodge roll. Not every jet will have it. And this is the runaway button, of course. Alright. You can also see their firing range. This will be our guns. The wider range. I think the wider range is your guns. The narrow range is the missiles, actually. Alright, you go this way. These backstories totally warrant reading. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so what I want to do is fire 1 missile and try to hit it with the second one. I've been really bad at that lately. Okay, so you can see the enemy ship is doing a roll. I want it to finish its roll and then fire our other missile. We probably blew it up before it hit, but it's if you've got 2 missiles or multiple ships, that's how you're supposed to do it. Is save 1 missile for its roll, wait till it finishes, and then shoot your second. Or third or fourth. Awesome. We're going to wait till it's daytime because night missions are worse than day missions. As everyone who played the original definitely knows. Now, I think we'll try to tail it till it's over land. We might run out of fuel, though. But let's get this going. Okay. If you airstrike it, you just get pure cash. But we want to do the actual mission to get more money and a bunch of loot. Alright. Alright, you name fiends. Let's do this. We should have a spreadsheet for backstories. Alright, we've got Dave the Cowboy. Moo 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 moo. Yeah. That's about right. I'm also going to implement a rule where if someone asks to be named more than, let's say, 2 or 3 times. Let's just say 2 more than twice. You don't get what you want. It's just too much. I can't handle it. I'm not even... Yeah, we can rename. Okay. We'll go Dave the Cow. Oh, I can't do apostrophes or open brackets or anything. I can't do special characters. There you go. Works. Pedersen, yeah? Almost messed it up again. Pig Johnson. And you get the black guy. That is perfect. I'm so glad that's the one I got. Did I miss any more? Probably Fella wants a name. Fella probably really wants one. So I'm going to give him the standard. Unless he has a better name. Kurt. Sergeant Kurt Ward. I guess that's all the names I've got. Dave, Pixel, Big Johnson, Fella McGubbins. I guess that's all we're going to have for now. It's really tough. There are actual flags. One of the mods added flag support. So every nation will every soldier will have a nationality, and they'll actually show you the flag in battle. So that's kind of a cool thing. Anyway, as far as like loadouts are concerned, let's see. Let's have a quick look at what the various roles are. Rifleman is a standard role. You get lots of grenades. You get rifles. If you go assault, you kind of call it the shotgun version. Shotguns are a little bit different than they were in the other Long War, but you can probably figure them out. Sniper's pretty standard, long range. We'll go over how combat works once we get there. The heavy weapons are always fun. A little bit different than Long War again. Scouts, I'm not a huge fan of only having a pistol in this game. I think the scout type role is... I mean, pistols, once you get some of the better tech weapons, you'll get okay pistols. Like, once you've got, like, lasers and plasma and stuff, it's not so bad. But for early game, it seems like a bad idea. Shields are cool, though, because these guys will block some enemy shots with a big fat shield. You can see this over here. Big fat shield. Takes up some damage. Good for assaults. Rockets are always fun, and unlike XCOM, you can actually equip quite a few rockets. Assuming you've got the strength for it, you can carry a lot of rockets. You've got Specialist, which is kind of weird. You've got a rifle and a rocket launcher. But these are only the vanilla roles. I can make whatever role I want, and I can pick, you know, whatever icon I like and call it whatever I want. So... there's that. You can rename it and stuff. So basically, what I try to do when I'm designing my squad is people who are very strong, like Dave the Cow. Cows are known for being strong and very, very nimble. But this is a good heavy / rocket. He's not the most accurate, but I think he's going to have to be one of our big weapon guys, because that's a lot of strength. So you get, say, heavy weapons. You get big guns, big ammunition packages. In fact, I can give you more than that. Give you another spare. We'll probably never... well, if you've got a little bit of spare... the gray bar is how much spare weight you've got. I could give you a couple grenades, too. I think the problem is this is two-handed. You can't actually throw grenades while you're carrying this, I think. I'm not 100% sure. We can test it out. Pixel! You do have pretty good accuracy, so this does make sense for a sniper. Basically anything above 50 is pretty high for a starter sort of stat. So that's fine. You would also make a decent enough heavy because you've got a pretty good strength, but sniper will do. And you've got lots of spare carry weight, so you've got a med pack in your backpack, and we'll actually double down on your grenades. So we got smoke grenades, which I'll never use, flashbangs, which I might, and grenades, which I'm more likely to use. Sure. And then we've got Big Johnson. So, not a lot of strength, still pretty good accuracy. This is not exactly what I would consider an assault. I'm more likely to just have you be like a rifleman for now. Just give him a gun. Just let him shoot stuff, basically. He's got pretty good accuracy and reflexes, so that makes sense. Fella, wow, your stats are very average. Again, rifleman's probably fine. Now, once we've got stats like this, we've got a fair bit of strength, but not a lot of accuracy. I'm thinking maybe we try out like a rockets or something. It's nice to have someone who can shoot some rockets. And then the pistol is their trade-off, so they can actually shoot a little bit instead of only using their 4 rockets. You do get one automatically equipped rather than all of those. This guy, good accuracy. Could be another sniper. Let's tentatively let whoever this ends up being be a sniper. I don't like having a lot of snipers on my missions, but it's alright. We need a shotgun guy. Well, Marcus here probably has the lowest accuracy. Actually, technically, this guy has the worst accuracy. 57. Okay, this guy can be our rockets instead. I changed my mind. He's got enough strength to handle it, and then our old Rocketeer can actually be our assault. There you go. Tons of spare, you know, carry weight room, so you could have a second med pack or more ammunition or something. Should be fine. And the last one, I don't know. I feel like I'm spending a lot of time on this, so let's get out here. Good enough. Our current jet can only hold 8 people, so we'll leave it like that. For now. I might add more names later, but for now, that's all you get. Let's go see this, basically. I like these ground missions in Xenonauts. They go pretty quick. I'm still trailing this guy, so hopefully... I don't know if there's a way to actually see how much fuel you have ready or left. Yeah, you can see. We're going to run out of fuel. Like, it always saves enough fuel to go back to base, so it's going to be about halfway pretty soon. I think it's probably better to just shoot it down. Engage tailed UFO. We won't get a mission out of it because it'll land in the water. But we'll just auto-resolve. It's fine. We used up a bunch of ammo and half our fuel, but it's been shot down. That keeps people happy, even if we don't get a mission out of it or any money. Alright. It's daytime. Should be fine. Thanks, Dave, for keeping count. That helps. Totally helps. Okay, so ground combat. And yeah, if you're wondering, I am looking forward to XCOM 2. But I'm not confirmed that it's going to be amazing. I don't have enough information. Alright, so let me see. I should have actually maneuvered... I should have manually deployed where I wanted everybody, like, and put the assault up front. But whatever. So I'm using right-click to just turn my soldier to get vision. And left-click to move. We're looking for aliens right now. Also, if you see the little mouse, or the little green and white icons, they kind of, once you get used to them, they tell you where you're in cover or not, and if you can shoot through there or not. Red is not shooting, green is yes shooting. So from this position, you can shoot at an angle through the window, for instance. From this position, you can shoot 3 of the 8 directions from there. And green is still some cover, basically. In which case, we'll have a look in there. In fact, we'll open the door. It's a pretty small area, so we'll crouch. If you're paying attention, the green bar is your time units, which is how far you can actually move. Should probably check around down this corner before we head into the middle of the map. Alright, looks like it's pretty safe. I like to end crouched on my turns. It gives them a little bit less chance of being one-shot. Don't worry, though. Everyone will die in one hit right now. In fact, I might not even really leave the ship right now. I probably didn't need the rocket launcher either. Basically, if you haven't heard, my concern with XCOM 2 is that it's going to turn out to be a lot like how Total War Rome 2 was, where it was really, really hyped up, and you heard all these amazing stories about how the developers were listening, and they're doing all the stuff that the players want, and then they release it, and it was, if not a lie, it was definitely an exaggeration. Alright. Okay, first turn, done. There could be civilians on this map as well. There generally is 1 or 2 in city areas. You do have to actually check your corners in this game. Oh, I kind of ran out of time units here. Yeah, that's not so good. It's not good to just end in an open doorway like that. I haven't played Xenonauts for a fairly long time, so I kind of forget some of the micromanagey good stuff to stay alive. So, if we all die on our first mission, it's all my fault. But I'll try to figure it out quick enough. There's actually no door here. It's just a dead end. Okay. I thought there'd be a way through, but that'll learn me. Big Mohammed Johnson runs. It's good to hear Twitch coming up with our stories. You're immune to death effects? Perfect. Snipers can stay back for now. They've got really good range, as you might expect. Oh! Ha ha ha! Excitement! And Dave the cow has panicked. What a good start! So we found the UFO. Something in there opened the door and took a shot at us. It didn't actually hit anybody, which is really lucky. But it did, because we're suppressed. If you were suppressed, you have half your time units. So that's tough. Let's see if we can get out of there. Should be able to escape. Apparently you can't stand on that square. Alright, this guy needs some cover as well. Maybe I can just get in there and close the door. There you go. Totally safe. So, yeah, Dave, you're just gonna be out there. You'll be fine. Big Johnson might be supplying some small Overwatch protection. We need to get a lot closer to this guy. That's annoying. Can't quite make it. So this is a civilian police officer. Looks like he has got a shotgun. Could probably get our snipers into position to take some nice long shots once we open that door. Here you go, Pixel. Totally safe. Wait, that's not where I clicked. Oh, it's because you saw him. I wasn't paying attention. That's a civilian, whatever they're called. They're not that bad. We'll move to there. And we better get Fella McGubbins over to the action, basically. Well, he can come around this side and not get ambushed. There you go, Fella. Totally safe up there. Don't worry about it. Okay. Good job, random, not named character. What do you think, Fella? Do you want to just head over there and kill some? Problem is he doesn't really have enough time units to get there and take a good shot. You could head back. Oh, that door is open, actually. Let's have you turn around and just double check what's back here. Because if that door is open, it sure wasn't me that opened it. We need to get our assault way closer. Not enough time units. Hopefully this is safe, but at least we're out of range of whatever was shooting us from the UFO. Similarly, let's just do this. It's going to be a lot easier to approach it from around here, I think. Unless you're a sniper. Let's just leave those guys there for now. Well, Dave, you've got some good luck on you, at least. Oh, there it is. Okay, we found it, guys. So, basically, you can see when you're trying to take a shot, it will highlight what's blocking your shot. So, if we move out here, and then we zoom in a little bit, We fail a 95% shot. Wow, this feels like Long War, doesn't it? You're not this. Unfortunately, this one, Pixel, you don't have a whole lot of. I mean, it says 94%. You may kill Dave, but we need to kill it. There you go. Pixel's got the aim. That's a little bit crazy there, actually. Alright, fella, you keep checking out this angle. Aha! There was something over here. Alright, this is your time to shine, fella. We'll have you duck down behind this concrete thingamajigger. 49% or 3 times 17. That's pretty bad. But it's better than nothing. Yes! Fella gets his shot. And now you're out of time units. That's fine. Alright, let's send... Oh, you've got no actions, right? I'd like to send you some support. You're just going to have to win this fight on your own. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong? Average stats, my foot. Okay, nothing incredibly dangerous there at the moment. That guy is an actual warrior or guard, though, so he's going to shoot a little bit more accurately than the red one. There's some heavy rocket backup coming. Okay. Is there another one over there? That's scary. I mean, I can see some corpses here. It's a very long alien turn. Usually doesn't go that long. So there's another cop over there. It's another meat shield. Alright, fella who is not dead. 43 would be enough for a burst, barely. Aha! Oh, what do you think? 42? Oh, 1 time unit short. That's too bad. You know what? Fella closes the door and ducks down. Let's have Lindsay have a look through the window. Actually, right. Can we? No, we can't actually jump through these windows. I could destroy them with fire and explosives, but... Oops. Keep sitting down. It's a little bit dangerous, but we should be out of range of whatever's in that ship. I have no idea what just shot at you, but it's fine. Pixel definitely needs more time units. 46 is not enough. Alright, Dave, you just move up. Oh man, there are a lot of them in there. It's a good thing fella closed the door, right? Alright. Everyone's in as good a position as I can manage at the moment. No, let's get Big Johnson a little bit closer here. Maybe scout this building out. I figured it'd be safe. Just lock yourself in there, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so there's a guard and a civilian in there. There's a lot of aliens on this first mission. Alright, fella. It's your time to shine. Have a look. They're gone. They've disappeared. Alright, let's have Lindsay take a look. They have totally snuck out on us. That's not good. I'm afraid they're not sneaking up around the side on you or anything, fella? I'm just gonna have you guard that door one more turn. I'm worried about that. Alright. Big Johnson, you scout this place out. I'm pretty sure there's a civilian over here somewhere. Yeah, look at that. If the civilian is still alive, this place is assuredly safe. Let's send our sergeant to back him up. Okay, who else has got time units? The heavy... The heavy is kind of covering. If they open that door, the heavy should take a reaction fire burst, basically. Possibly even the snipers. Although it's always a gamble with your snipers. I'm worried about this back area here. And fella. Okay, okay. Alright, Big Johnson. So one of the mods add all the smoke effects. They don't always have that much smoke when a UFO goes down. So Big Johnson is going to sneak over to that UFO. All sneaky-like from around the side. And then he's going to open that door and let these guys open fire. Or, no one opens fire, an alien comes out and tries to kill Johnson. And manages it just fine. I think the aliens have, like, perfect vision or something. Well, that's our first death, and that's how it usually goes. Alright, snipers. You shot the wall in front of you. Well, we're doomed. Alright, heavy. Dave the Cow, avenge Johnson. You avenged him perfectly. Good work. Good work. Now, I think this sergeant is going to be a little bit more careful around going around this corner. Fella knows nothing about what happened on the other side. And has the luck. Has all of the luck. But wisely decides to use a grenade. Unfortunately, throwing the grenade causes him to die horribly. Oh, Xenonauts. I'm probably doing all of this wrong, but... it's so brutal. You got 35. If I want to do an aimed, I can't do a burst. I have to shoot... Actually, that was a really good shot. Person who doesn't really have a name. We're gonna rocket them next turn. Their grenade blew up, so fella may have had the last laugh after all. Let's see. Yep, fella totally killed that guy. All right, this is probably gonna miss. It's really very likely to miss, but let's rock it. That's well, fella's body is now on fire. As it was meant to be. There will be no record of this ever happening. %, huh? Hey, you managed to suppress him anyway. He's ascended. Everyone dies in Xenonauts. It's basically the rule. Okay, that's just a civilian. What? Shot in the back? Dave the Cow! No! Oh, none of our original names are gonna make it. Okay, you've got enough for one snapshot. We won't even have you duck. Alright, you've got maybe a turn before you die horribly. Okay, well, someone's got to kill this jerk. 42, still enough for a burst. Come on, Lindsay. Do I want a 64% shot, or do I want... 329s. 329s! Yes! I actually could have ducked. I had just enough to give them plus 5% accuracy there. Alright. We are fine. Now, who's got a medkit? Yeah, Sniper's got medkits. Alright, we gotta save Dave. Drop that rifle. It takes less time units. Quick medkit. You've still got 20 left. Yes, you're alive! So that will have stopped him from bleeding to death. For now. Until this door opens. Alright. And then you can see kind of the range of how high we can heal them. You can never heal someone back up to full once they've been shot. But, you know, 35 is almost enough to survive. Alright, our sergeant is going to finish this. No, he's not. He's just going to die. Dave? I need you to finish this. Ooh. Our sniper will finish it next turn. Or this turn. How do you feel about 45%? Not very good. Maybe you can throw a grenade with your... No, you need 33 time units. You're 2 time units short. Sniper doesn't have enough. We still have 4 people. We're not going to lose. We're not going to lose this. Let's close this door. Get ready. Oh, that's a bad spot. Wow. Oh no! Dave is also dead! Well, it's a tough life. I kept saying that these civilians were nothing to worry about, and then they killed us all. Well, the 4 people I named... Wait, no. Pixel! Pixel! The one and only! Because you're a sniper, of course, hiding out in the back like a chicken. Everyone else dies. So, no Pixel saved. Pixel stayed alive. Lindsay is the winner, of course, with 2 kills. The MVP, you could say. And you can see the stat growth based on sort of what they do. Fella, you did take one out with you, so you've got that much. And so did Dave. So at least it's 1 for 1. That was a much harder first mission than I was expecting, to be honest. I'll rename you guys, because I'm sure lots of people will die many, many times. And we do get lots of money out of it. Well, we lost 4 soldiers. It cost about 5,000 each, so we kind of broke even on that. But, you know, research. Research. Alright, alien invasion, almost done. What we really want is to research these. And I will let 1 guy finish off the alien invasion. No, I'll let 2 guys. And then I'll send 4 each for these, and I'll put more on those once we get some more researchers. So yeah, I mean, we need some more soldiers, so let's hire some more. Looks like this guy's pretty cool. And this guy is very accurate, even though his reflexes suck. Might be a good sniper. We've got room for, like, 2 more, I think. I like time units. Time units are what let you move around. Although accuracy is good, too. So this guy has better average stats. We'll go with that. And accuracy there is horrible. This would have to be like a grenadier or something, which isn't that great. Man, those accuracy stats are pretty brutal. I guess we take the one with lots of time units. Charles seems okay. Pretty good average stats. It's a genuine shame YouTubers won't be able to appreciate this. Well, once we start throwing their names in here, we'll be cycling through pretty quick, I bet. 2 of you guys survived and didn't get injured. Wow. Where's my assignment? Oh, are these guys actually injured or something? Why can I not? I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, it's because the ship isn't back yet. It's just the ship isn't back yet. That's all that is. Alright, now we can micromanage our ship a little bit better. Yeah, we got 4 people on the ship. It's half of a crew. It's a good thing we destroyed the second UFO over water. There's no way we could have done that mission. Okay, what I really need is for the living quarters to expand so I can hire a whole bunch of soldiers. So look at Asesian. These are the things we're fighting out, basically. They are the sectoids, essentially. And the red shirts are the non-combat, of course. That's a light scout UFO. I feel free to read all this stuff if you're watching on YouTube. Those of you on Twitch, I guess you could print screen or something. And that's a scouting mission, which is something the scouts would do. It kind of tells you what to expect if you want to read all that. You can also see that there's like something going on up here. I could try to send a ship, but I doubt we'd find anything. It's actually out of range. It's too far away for our condors, unfortunately. That wasn't the best first mission. Definitely have to admit that much. So we've got more scientists, which means immediately we want to assign them. There we go. We should get our breakthrough for the invasion before too much longer. And we have a 3rd condor. And we've got a few soldiers. So we now have at least enough soldiers to go on a mission. I have to actually assign them. So maybe I should do that right now. And then I'll rename some people because apparently we're having a hard time. Alright, 2 spares. You can see our casualty list. They did not last long, unfortunately. At least you weren't captured by the aliens and left behind. Alright, Pixel, you survived. Wow. The funny thing is, I was just about to add someone who hadn't been named yet, and then because they screamed at me to name them, it's not gonna happen. Oh, so sad. So sad. Alright, let's make a new fella McGubbins. Mick second. And we'll make a new... Who else died? Our bovine was Dave the zombie cow. I'm just making these up quick to save some time. I'm assuming you're happy with them. And what about the Johnson? Well, we had... Wasn't it Big Johnson last time? I can check. I can check. Casualty list. It was Big Johnson. Alright, let's go... Let's go... Medium Johnson. Maybe the problem was you were too large for that first mission. No. Big Muhammad Johnson Jr. I guess actually I like that. That's good. I'm not adding Muhammad though. There's not enough room. This is your son. That's good. I'll go with that. That's fine. Your son is also not very black. Are you sure this is your son? We'll worry about equipping people once we've got a mission to go on. Alright, we've researched alien invasion. Tiny Johnson, that's what we need. If you still don't have a name and you haven't posted that you want a name 100 times, I can throw one in for you if you would like. So this is the idea with the alien invasion. There's something in here that's kind of cool. It's like they've got this big fleet outside of our planet, but they're not actually invading us with the entire thing. It's kind of peculiar. We can now research another ship and a tank. But before we do that, we want to research these. Okay. I mean, as soon as I research one of these, I can start building them. I can put my engineers to work. Alright. Okay, a lot of stuff is being finished being built. So, there we go. Now we'll have living space to actually recruit a few spare soldiers and some extra general stores. And let's get that medical center going so that inevitably, once someone manages to come home with an arm ripped off, we can reattach it or something. I don't know how it works. So, let's recruit us some soldiers. This guy looks effective. Well, the accuracy's pretty weak, but hire that guy. I'd like to have more than 30... Okay, let's tentatively try a grenadier with this guy, because 36 accuracy is just disgusting. These 3 will do. And then I think that's it for now. Well, we'll hire one more. There we go. I expect we'll have a lot of people dying, so, you know. We've only had 4 so far. The trouble is, I am spending all my money recruiting soldiers. I should maybe stop. Come on, UFOs. Time to shoot you down. Also, 4 days. I'm not going to have any money to do anything. Building this base was probably a mistake. I thought I'd have more money than I do, but it's not working out. Alright. Let's do another mission. Alright. I'll show the air combat off, even though auto-resolve is fine for these. It's kind of interesting, right? Alright. You kill it before it kills you, and I'll be happy. Alright. I think that second missile is what's killing it, actually, faster than the bullets. Okay, can we make it here before nightfall? Or do we get our first night mission? Well, YouTube will have to find out next episode, but Twitch will find out shortly.